Hello YouTube, welcome to another stream. Tonight we're going to do something completely different. In honor of the last Starship playthroughs we've done with Introversion Software, we're going to go way back to 2001 and play the CD version of Uplink. I dug out my original CD, so this is not the Steam version. It is actually the original version. So you'll notice I'm at my logo because I've had to do some interesting things, resolution wise and everything, to get this to work on Steam. So I wanted you guys to go through that process so you can kind of see what playing an old game is like. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start the game here. See what it does to my resolution. All right, it made everything crazy. So this will be, it changed the resolutions again. So let's put this back to, there we go. That is the game resolution. If I was playing it at its base resolution on a HD 1920 by 1080 screen. Now on my screen itself, it is full screen. Well, kind of. Let me check one more thing. Yeah, so it's changed itself to 640, 480. Make sure the scaling isn't messed up. Yep, that's all working. Okay, so this is what it looks like if we were playing at its native resolution, pixel to pixel. So I went ahead and built a couple different versions of this. Our next one is if we go ahead and expand this out to the full 1080 width, but actually keep the aspect ratio, this is what it would look like. So you can see there is a bar on the left, a bar on the right, but you can kind of see it actually doesn't scale too terribly bad. It's got that retro feel. The last one I'm going to turn on here, and we'll make a quick little change here. This is what I see. So I'm going to turn this one off. So it's basically the same. You can see it's just stretching it out wide. I don't think it looks that bad. So we'll probably play in this mode. That way it does fill up the screen. But there you go. There are the three versions. The original size. Now again, on my monitor, it's stretched out to full screen. The correct aspect ratio just blown up to 1080. And then the stretch it out. So there you go. So you can see version 1.0 up in the corner. So a couple of things I want to call out. Let me go ahead and turn my camera on now that this is up and running. Let's put myself up there for right now. I don't know where I'm going to end up putting the camera. One of the things I found interesting, the last couple days we did some early access demo streams of people who are working on their own games. Are we already buffering? I hope not. Okay, everything looks all right. Says it's excellent, so I'm not sure why I'm getting the spinny thing. Okay, hopefully it's not affecting everybody else and it's just my playback. Okay, so one of the things that I found when I was digging into this game and looking at the original Introversion stuff is, I'm going to go ahead and pop up Introversion's website here. So let's open that up. So this is Introversion Software. And I was digging through their site and went to I think the About section. There we go. And we have our team here, right? So Introversion Software Directors, Chris DeLay, Mark Morris, John Naughtenbelt, I apologize, Thomas Arundel. And then in the original Uplink, I'm going to turn my camera back on here. And there we go. It had this little thing hidden in the back of the CD case. So it was like a little Easter eggy type of thing. And so it's got, some slogans in here. It's got like a story from a mentor in here. But what I found really, really cool is this little section right here. Hopefully it can focus on that. Introversion Software, right? So I'm going to read those. Hopefully if I can see it. All right, so Introversion Software, it says Introversion Software is Chris DeLay, Mark Morris, Thomas Underdell. What I find amazingly awesome, let me go ahead and move myself back down, is if we look at, this was published in 2001, and we look now at 3 of the directors were actually working there in 2001 and worked on this game. That is so cool for an indie studio to keep putting out games, to be together that long, and to keep creating together. Props to these guys, right? So that's really, really cool. So I found that awesome that when I was kind of digging up and setting up and thinking about doing this Uplink stream, that the game itself was built by 3 of these 4 directors back in 2001. So you're looking at 23 years ago. And actually they started it, I think, like in 99. So 25 years ago, this group of developers have been together and, working towards their dreams. So kudos. Awesome. So glad that you guys are still building stuff. Okay. Let's see. Is there anything else? Oh, Uplink is available on Steam. So, this is the Steam page. Move myself out of the way. There we go. This is not the version I'm playing. I don't know if this one's different. I don't currently own this one. I may buy it and compare the two. Okay, Uplink is a game from 2001. It's all about hacking. And then we're going to play Bitburner tomorrow and compare the two. So this is the game on Steam. So I might grab the Steam version eventually and compare the two. But I literally put the CD in my machine and had to install it from the CD. No updates. I think there might have been updates, but we're playing the original version 1.0. So, all right. Let's see. Where am I going to put me? Let's put me right up there for right now. Okay. So we're going to go through everything. So this is the first screen that pops up when you load up the game. We can create a new user. If you make users, I made a couple test users and deleted them. I don't think you can delete them from within this interface. So I just deleted them off my hard drive. There are some options. The first one is the sound doesn't appear to be working. It was working earlier. Or my headphones aren't on. That's a possibility. Nope, headphones are on. Okay, let me fix this real quick. Oh, yep, my Sonar software has crashed. So, okay, at least there's a reason for it. All right, we'll get that loading back up. Okay, so while that's loading up, we'll kind of go through. We've got edit game options. Right now, there are none. We have got graphics. So nowhere in here can you set the resolution. I even looked in some of the configuration files, couldn't find anything. There's a full screen, but really not a lot in here. Oh, that's why it was installed. So look how big that is. That should be like down in the bottom right-hand corner of my thing. But no, I would not like to install software right now. Thank you very much. Holy cow. All right, let's get this off the screen if I can. There we go. Reconnect the headset, and we should be good to go. All right. I'm going to turn that down a little bit. It's a little loud. Yeah, I'll put it right there. Let me know if that's too crazy. Okay, so we're going to close that one. So again, we can turn the background music off and on. All right, we've got that. I don't know that this shows anything private, so I'm not going to bother to open it. All right, so we're going to go through the whole experience here. So we're going to say, if you are registered as an Uplink agent, enter your username and password below. Otherwise, click on the new user button. I don't think I can enter anything here. My cursor is also really fast. Yep, so nothing happened. I was showing like the different backgrounds. That's kind of cool. Okay, let's go ahead and go through the full experience here. Establish in connection to the Uplink public access server. Welcome to the Uplink Public Access Server. Uplink Corporation maintains the largest list of freelance agents in the world, and we have operated for the last decade with a flawless record of satisfied customers and successful agents. Our company acts as an anonymous job center, bringing corporations together with agents who can work for them. Our company also provides rental of essential gateway computers to all agents, which allow unparalleled security in a high-risk environment. You are here because you wish to join this company. Yes, we do. So it's like the modern day user agreement. Okay, so I think this just brings up what we just read. It does. Okay. So register as an agent. Your Uplink membership package includes a gateway computer at your secure location. You will connect to the machine from your home computer when you are working for Uplink. You can have it upgraded at a later stage if necessary. A low-interest loan of 3,000 credits with Uplink International Bank to get you started. Access to our bulletin board system, the usual place for Uplink agents to find work. You will be officially rated as an Uplink agent, and we will monitor your progress. As your rating increases, you will find new avenues of work become available. All right, Uplink registration. Uplink Corporation will not ask for any more personal details. In the event you are being charged with illegal operations, our corporation will be forced to disavow all knowledge of your actions. However, you will be safe from arrest as your real-world address will never be stored. All right, fill this in. All right, we'll just go with Decon. That seems like a great name. Enter your password. What should we put in here? Something really complex. There we go. No one will ever guess this one. All right, Uplink Corporation has offices all around the world. Please select a nearby location for your gateway. You will dial into this location when you use Uplink. Let's see. Let's go with LA. That's the closest to me. Okay, so welcome to the world of no CD keys, no Steam keys, no anything. This is how we tried to protect our games back in the day. So it says, your Uplink CD must be verified before account creation can continue. You should find a black code card inside the cover in the CD. You are now required to enter a code from that card. For example, the code for row E, column 8 is 52. Enter code from row A, column 5. All right, so inside of my CD case is a black card. Let's go ahead and go back to the center here. And turn that one off. So this is it. You can see that it's black on black printing, and there's just columns and rows, and each one has a little number associated with it. So that is our copy protection. All right, let's see. And put myself down there for right now. Okay, I'm going to need, like, it is relatively bright in here, but even here I can't see it. The black on black, maybe with a little bit of shine, so I'm going to turn on my phone light here. And we need row A, column 5. So the first thing I noticed, just in the spirit of programmer hackism, is the columns are numbered 0 to 15. So they're 16, but they don't start at 1. They start at 0. So nice little touch, Introversion Software. I am proud of you for that. Our letters go from A to Z. Okay, so we have to find row A, column 5. So it's A, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that says 66. So we enter in 66. Hold on, let me turn my flashlight off. There we go. Registration is now taking place. So welcome to old school copy protection. That's how we used to do it back in the day. Yeah, it's the pre-online verification. It's the you register a CD key and it links your account to some registration network. And they make it black on black so you couldn't put it in a copy machine. Now, if you were dedicated enough, you could just sit down and write out all the numbers and give them to somebody. You know, it's not like it was foolproof. But, you know, I also had like a Carmen Sandiego game where every time you loaded it up, it would be like, go to this page and what's the first word of the third paragraph. And it was like a big, thick dictionary book that went with the game. So a lot of that kind of stuff used to happen. All right, registration is now taking place. As part of your membership, we will assign you a gateway computer system in your chosen server room. This will act as your jumping off point to the rest of the net. When you next log in, you will connect directly from your home computer to this gateway machine, and from there to the rest of the world. Should any of your actions be traced back to your gateway, Uplink Corporation will disavow any knowledge of your actions and will destroy your account. Your gateway machine will also be destroyed. Rental of your gateway computer will cost 300 credits a month. Remember, this came out in 2001. It's not like the internet was new, but it wasn't what it is today. So, look at my little Windows logo. Oh, wait, case acknowledgement from gateway. I'm guessing that probably went a little slower back in the day. Uplink operating system successfully started on gateway. All right, setup complete. Your gateway computer has been successfully set up and will accept only your username and password in the future. When you next start Uplink from your home computer, you will be connected automatically to this gateway. In your email, you will find a message from Uplink Corporation with some useful IP addresses. You will also find the Uplink test mission, which will allow you to practice hacking. Would you like to run the tutorial recommended for first-time users? While I am not a first-time user, I probably haven't played this game in over 20 years. So we are going to say yes, we will do the Uplink tutorial. All right. Let's see. Let's put me, oh man, I guess over here. And then we will, let's do it this way. There we go. Okay, welcome to the Uplink tutorial. Can I move that? I cannot. This program should help you get started. Click Next to continue. Some alphanumeric code or series of symbols, or I guess the game would give you when you try to quit. I don't, from that description, nothing's coming to mind. Do you guys remember? Oh, when game saves were some alphanumeric code. Yeah, that, okay. I made that wrong. Yeah, actually, even back in the NES days, there were a lot of games that you had to write down a big long code in order to continue from that spot. Yeah, that was pretty common. Planet side? We'll see. We'll see if I get there. Yeah. I had a notebook that I kept next to my consoles and stuff, just to write codes and stuff in. So, all right. First things first, you can move this tutorial on the screen by left-clicking on the title. Oh, now it'll let me move it. Right-click to put it down again. Oh, so left-click, right-click. Okay, so it's not a click and drag. It's a left-click, right-click. You know what? Where they had it wasn't bad, so we'll just put it back there. All right, it's getting a little weird. There we go. I think this scroll thing was going over top of it. So, okay, cool. We're good. We're going to start by looking at some of the facilities available on your screen. Click on the flashing hardware button. Okie dokie. We'll move this. There we go. Total CPU speed 60 gigahertz. Bandwidth 1 whatever QLS GLSR. Memory capacity 24 GQ. Devices none. HUD upgrades none. So again, remember this game was created in 2001. I was reading through some archives, and at 2010, on Chris DeLay's birthday, he did a post talking about the 10-year anniversary for Uplink. And in that, he said he picked 2010 because that seemed like it was way far in the future. Obviously, we are well past that now. So just from a context standpoint, I found that pretty funny. Okay, let's see. The screen shows the status of your gateway. Your gateway is the link between your home PC and the rest of the net. In reality, the gateway is a computer sitting in one of our offices. You'll dial into this gateway automatically every time you start Uplink. At the moment, your gateway is very basic. It has a slow processor and very little memory. You'll be able to upgrade later. Click on the flashing memory banks button. So already we're talking about like a data center, which is kind of cool. This screen shows all of the files you have stored in your memory banks. At the moment, you only have this tutorial and a couple of file utilities. So we have a copier, a deleter, and the tutorial. So the tutorial itself is actually stored in our memory banks, which is pretty funny. Yeah, absolutely, right? That was like a decade into the future. You know, it was crazy what's going to happen in 2000. Click on the flashing personal status button. This screen shows your official ratings. These reflect your skill and success and will no doubt increase with time. Let's hope so. We're not a criminal yet, so that's a good sign. As your rating increases, you'll find more interesting and profitable avenues of work become available to you. Click on the flashing finance button. Here you can see how much money you have in your bank accounts. What do I have? I have 3,000 credits. And time is a ticking away. I don't know. So it appears to be real time-ish. It's not 2:47, and it's not March 25th. The final button allows you to compose a new email and send it. We don't need to do this at the moment. I can still click on it, right? Oh, look at that mail client. This big button to the left allows you to run the software tools on your gateway. You can start any program from here. Okay, let's click on that. File utilities, hardware drivers, security, crackers, bypassers, other, and the tutorial is in the other. Oh, it started the tutorial again. That is cool. So we ran the tutorial and it started it back up. So, okay, we'll take it back off. These two boxes show the date and time. Okay, that's up at the top. And your current location on the net. Anybody who knows 127.0.0.1, I believe, is just called home. That is your IP address, like local home IP address. These buttons can be used to accelerate time. This can be useful when you're waiting for something to happen. All right, so we don't have to run in real time if we don't want to. We can pause. Uplink is paused. Click close to continue. All right, there we go. We have a CPU usage and oh, so this is probably I can turn up or down how much CPU usage. Okay, let's finish the tutorial. Let's see. This column shows all currently running programs, yep, and how much CPU time is used by each. You can see this tutorial program in the list. Bring up the global communications screen by clicking on the world map. This screen allows you to set up long distance connections that bounce around the world. You'll make extensive use of this screen. Let's move that out of the way. There we go. We'll come back here later. Click on the close program to return to the main menu. So even here, I'm actually relatively impressed how good this game looks, considering I am stretching a 640 480 resolution to what, 3 to 4 times its natural resolution. So yeah, that's actually looking pretty good. So just to check it, that is what it's supposed to look like, right? So it is stretched out, just because I'm playing on a 16:9 monitor, and when this came out, 4:3 was how we tended to run. And just as a reminder, that's the actual resolution. So you can see the sharpness difference, but again, I don't think it looks that bad at this resolution. So scaled pretty well. Okay, so click to close the button. So I think you can also just click on it. Nope. Oh, we've got store the current connection settings, load previously saved connections. We've got a cancel, connect, and a close. Okay. New emails will queue up in the bottom right of the screen. Click on the email to read it. All right, let's move this out of the way. Uplink Public Access System. Welcome to Uplink. Your details have been entered into our account. Congratulations. You are now an officially rated Uplink agent. We recommend you complete the Uplink test mission before attempting any real work. Your first stopping off point should be the Uplink internal services system. Once there, log in and click on Help, followed by Getting Started. Good luck. Link included Uplink Internal Services System. Codes included Uplink Internal Services System name, decon code. There's my password. So there you go. They emailed me my password. You can see how crazily complex my password was. All right. Well, there you go. I use this. No, I don't use this. I've never used this as a password for any real thing. So I wasn't going to put that into the games. All right. We're not going to delete it, though. We'll just close it. Is that the only email? Okay, if we have other emails, I don't know if it will queue them up. So we're going to leave that there just to find out. This email is basically a welcome message. You should take the time to read it at some point. We did that. As well as mail, you also get missions queuing up at the bottom right-hand corner of your bottom right of your screen. They remain there until you complete them. That's probably this here. Mission. Employer uplink, payment 0 credits, uplink test mission, steal data from a file server, gain access to the uplink test machine by breaking the outer security layer, access the file server and download the target file uplink test data, remove any traces of your hack, return the data to us, address internal@uplink.net, links included, upload test machine. All right, close that. Now I do remember one of the things that I did, I played through this game many times. And I figured out that one of your first missions, if you go after like one of the big mega banks and just try to steal stupid amounts of money, most of the time you would get caught, right? But every once in a while you get lucky and pull it off. And if you did that on a brand new playthrough, you then basically almost had unlimited funds, and then you could do whatever you wanted. We're not going to try that because I don't remember how, but it was an option. So yeah, I'm actually pretty amazed. Now, a lot of it is because it is very, very square, right? Like a lot of straight lines. So a straight line even picks, but like even this, you know, the, the gradients of the cloudy background and stuff really aren't that bad. Delete this link, delete this link. Oh, okay. That's the stuff behind here. All right, there we go. So these are our quick connects. Okay, so I guess you don't have to go to here. All right, quit doing that and follow the tutorial. Stupid. There we go. The only mission you have here at the moment is a test mission from Uplink. Click on it to read the details. Okay, we did get ahead. The screen shows you all the information you need on how to complete the mission. You should always study this in depth before beginning work. You'll learn how to complete missions like this in part 2 of the tutorial. For now, click on the close button. That is the end of tutorial 1. You should have an overview by now of the basic functions on screen. Click next to continue. The basics of your screen. Alright, tutorial 2. Will this also load up into our memory banks? Welcome to tutorial part 2 of the tutorial. We will now show you how to complete your first hack to Uplink. Show my memory banks. Okay, so it's just tutorial. And again, I can go over here and I could start it. Just to continue. Yeah, so that starts the first. So now I have 2 tutorials running. Now I have 3 tutorials running. Oh, and check that out. I can change how much power is going to the different tutorials. All right, let's bring up another tutorial because you need 4 tutorials. Okay, so we got those middle 2 down to hardly anything. Let's see if it does something weird, like makes it run slower. I had to press that 5 times. Okay, let's see now if we... Let's close this one. Close that one. What if we now give it... Oh, I think I closed the wrong tutorial, but... Yeah, I did. Okay, well I messed that up, but that's okay. Okay, well, let's start this back up. I've confused it a little bit. That's on me. We might have to just, you know what, let's do this. Let's go ahead and log out. And we'll see if we can get this restarted. Welcome back to your gateway. Thank y'all. Okay, so we want to run tutorial. So it doesn't let me go back to the... Alright, so if I click that once, it works. And it won't let me turn that all the way down, so... Okay, I'm gonna quit playing. I don't know why I'm trying to break a 20-year-old game. Alright, hardware button. Memory banks. Personal status, finance, close button, emails, mission, okay, there we go. We're back. Okay, completing the first mission. Welcome to part 2 of the tutorial. You will now show you how to complete your first hack for Uplink. Your first hack will be the Uplink test mission. Click on the mission description to read the details. Okay, so we did that. You should read the description carefully, but the basic aim is to break into the Uplink test machine and steal a file. We're going to start by connecting to the target. Select Uplink test machine from the list of bookmarked links on your screen. Alright, Uplink test machine. Alright, so welcome to the Uplink test machine. Oh, so there's my background. Did we crash? I think we crashed. Alright, let me see if I can get this fired back up without having to completely change all my resolutions. Alright, hopefully this stays stable. Alright, so close that, close that. I do want to get back into the tutorial, though. Alright, I am going to go through these again because I'd like to experience. If it does keep crashing because of the tutorial, then we'll move on. Okay. Completing your first mission. Uplink test machine. Connect to the target uplink. Okay, list the bookmarked on screen. So, select uplink test machine. Alright, let's close that. Okay, welcome to the Uplink test machine. This will be your first opportunity to hack into a real computer system with real defenses. There is no point in trying to hack a real computer system until you can do the Uplink test in your sleep. You will be traced during your attempt, so remember to monitor the communication lines. However, no action will be taken against you should you be traced. Hint: never connect directly to your target server. Bounce your connection around the world. It will make you much harder to track and give you longer to complete your work. Remember that you will leave logs on the computers you use as relays, which can be traced back to you. Ideally, your connection should use a computer which allows you easy and risk-free log access, so you can erase your tracks without fear of punishment. Okay, we're now dialed into the test machine. You should read the opening text message before clicking next. Done. Click on the Start the Test button to bypass this screen. This is the user ID screen. You will need a username and password to get past, which we don't have. In reality, you will almost never have genuine username and password. You'll have to hack your way in. In order to hack your way in, we will need to buy some software. Disconnect from this machine. Oh, disconnect up here. Okay, let's see what's going on. So, the Uplink test machine is in the middle of Africa. It's owned by Uplink. All right, so I do like the interface. You can disconnect from here, but also they've got the convenient disconnect button there. The best place to buy software for hacking is the Uplink Internal Services. It's the company store. Connect to that site. Okay, so Uplink Internal Services System. Unlike most sites, you do have a valid username and password because you are a registered Uplink agent. And again, it shows my password on the screen. Can I type that in manually? Let's see. Oh, so it doesn't stick. If I move my cursor off of here, it doesn't let me. Now you can tab once you're in there, so. And I'm going to type it wrong. I'm going to type my password wrong just to see what happens. Nice. All right. Okay, I might have just typed the whole thing wrong. For a hacker, I have a pretty bad password. Okay, so it won't let you type it in. It wants you to select this. So it did capitalize it. Well, would that have been the difference? Ooh, let's try that. Is it case sensitive? That would be impressive. Yeah, it took it. Cool. Nice little touch. Yeah, that was. I probably only ran tests on it for about 5 minutes today. I didn't really put it through its paces. I just kind of hoped it would work. So we'll see. Okay. Unlike most sites, you do have a valid username and password because you are a registered Uplink agent. We're in. Your authorization has been accepted and your actions are being monitored by Uplink's central computer system. This computer system provides a number of valuable services to the hacker community, including software tools which we need. You can access Uplink-related news stories, accept work from contractors, and upgrade your computer system. We want to upgrade our software so we can hack user ID screens. Click on Software Upgrades from the menu. All right, let's look around here a little bit. Unusual hiring practices noticed by analysts. Okay, so it gives you some extra information. Gigaquads of scientific data copied by hacker. Virtual computers discovered. Gigaquads of scientific data. So it's a... Alright, so it's a different company. Kind of the same message there. Same message there. Is this scrollable? It is. Are these scrollable? Oh, they are. So again, credit to the devs for, somebody had to write all this. Okay, we'll exit the news. Mission list. Insufficient uplink rating. So I'm guessing we'll get a rating based off of doing this. Okay, we're supposed to go there. We'll get there in a minute. Gateway upgrades. Oh, look at that. Dual CPU. So what do we currently have? Which one was our hardware button? Show the hardware. So we have to 60 gigahertz with 24 gigaquads. It has 326, 16, whatever the GQSs are. What's this one? 326 memory. ARC20. We do have a crappy little computer. Does ours have a name? It doesn't even have a name. These have cool names like Alpha and the Virtualnet. So what's the most expensive one? The best all-around gateway money can buy. 8 CPUs, 128 gigaquads of memory, security of 3, 86, whatever these are for bandwidth. High-speed supercomputer system with 16 parallel processor slots. This gateway has a high bandwidth connection and huge amounts of space for memory upgrades. Okay, so a lot of these might be the type of missions that you want to try, right? Like if you're going less security but copying tons of information, maybe you'd want that one versus the other one. So, okay, let's get out of here. Rankings. Agent Boko. Death to you all. The Drifter. Greedo. Uh-oh. Recoil's in jail. I'm 107. I'm not doing that well. All right, help. Getting started. Introduction. This is kind of cool. I like how they put it as part of the server, right? Like you can, if you want to take the time to dig through this. Help document is designed to help new Uplink agents with their first few hours online. Start with the Uplink test mission. You will notice this mission has already been given to you. It is in all new agents, and you'll read the details. This mission is a perfect opportunity to test yourself. We will go over the basic equipment needed, how to do this mission. Basic tools. Uplink test mission are also required for almost every other type of hack. Mail this to me. Okay, that's kind of cool. The connection. So we haven't done most of this yet. So we'll come back to this, but kind of liking that. Secure connections. So it's basically your help system, but all built-in security systems. Elliptic curve. Oh, I can't mail that to myself. Introduction. I want to get back to the one that I can mail to myself. Because I like to test functionality. There we go. Mail this to me. Okay, so these... So it's not a stack of mail. It is, they just keep going. I wonder what happens if we fill that up. So there is the basic tools mail. So we'll delete that. All right. Cool. Digging that. We're not going to go through all of that, though. Okay, we'll get out of the help. Admin. Can't go into admin. Ratings. Hardware upgrades. Processors. Cool. We can update our processor, update our modem, upgrade our memory. Motion sensor and a self-destruct. Cool. Okay, let's do what we're supposed to be doing here. Software. This screen lists all of the software tools the Uplink currently has for sale. Items in gray are out of your price range. Okay. The first tool you will need is one of the basic Uplink agent tools, the password breaker. Scroll down the list and select the password breaker. The current price for this tool is 1,500 credits. Click purchase. There's password breaker. Software cracker. Hacks past password protected servers. Not as fast as a dictionary hacker, but is guaranteed to find the password eventually. Oh, so some of these have more than one version, I guess. Everything we have access right now is version 1, so. Okay, password breaker. Purchase. That software tool has now been uploaded onto your memory banks. The 1500C has been deducted. We can now try breaking that password. Alright, so there's our password breaker. Can we move these around or no? I wonder if it'll split things in between. Or can you unload and reload things? Okay, don't get ahead of the tutorial. Disconnect from here and connect to the Uplink test machine. Bypass the opening text screen. Okay. Exit market. Yeah, so this game is the original, and this is the original off the CD. This is a 2001 release. And it is available on Steam now. I'm not sure what changes they've made, so I might grab the Steam version and play it and see. But yeah, this is made by Introversion Software. We've been playing their alpha version of The Last Starship, so I thought I'd do a good throwback into an old game. So I actually had to install it off of the CD. So you weren't born in 2001. I played this when it came out. I bought it when it first came out. 23 years ago. So yeah, it's definitely old school. Okay, so disconnect from here and connect to the Uplink server. Okay, so Uplink test machine. Start the test. You want to run our password breaker software on this screen. Our new software will appear on the Steam version is $9.99. I'm sure I paid more for this version, so I don't think there is a free version. Although tomorrow night we're going to play, was it BitBlocker? And I believe that one's free to play on Steam. Also, if you weren't here at the beginning, that's the actual resolution that the game's running at. 640 by 480. It's old school. So if I blow that up, you can see that's the original aspect ratio. And then I've stretched it out to my HD monitor. So it's a little bit, but it actually scales pretty well. I'm actually pretty impressed. So, okay, we want to run the password breaker software on the screen. Our new software will appear in our software menu. Click on the software run button. All right, start your new password breaker by selecting it from the menu. It will be under the Crackers submenu. All right. Select your target. Oh, should I give it more power? Well, let's not do anything until we're told to. It is a tutorial after all. Okay, that seems wrong. Okay, we'll leave it at that. So select our target. Is that the... Connection terminated by remote host. Well, we didn't do that very well. Alright, let's try that again. See if it gives us another. Now running. We need to give it a target. Oh, let's follow the instruction. Click on one of the text boxes labeled name or code. This will start the hack attempt. Alright. Oh, we need to get the cracker again. Select target. Connection terminated by remote host. Oh dear, you've been disconnected by the computer you were trying to hack into. They noticed the fact that you were trying to hack their password screen and kicked you off their system, as they should. Because this is a test machine, you won't be punished in any way. In the real world, you could now face a fine or even jail time. This tutorial will now show you how to hack into a computer without being caught in any way. Oh, thank you for that. The first thing we need to do is a warning system, so we can tell if they're about to catch us. We can buy software to do this. Connect to the Uplink internal services system and go to the software sales menu as before. All right. Software sales. Scroll down the list and click on the trace tracker. Trace tracker. This item software can tell you how close you are to being traced. There are several versions of this item. Higher versions have more features but are more expensive. Alright, let's see. Oh, there you go. Next version, next version, next version. Oh, nope. Can't purchase that. Previous version, previous version, previous version. You can afford a Trace Tracker version 2.0. Use the next version button to select version 2.0 and then click on version. Alright. What's the differences? Informs you of the progress of any traces. No trace detected, trace in progress, trace completed. No trace detected. Percentage of trace complete. So there's an upgrade to that. Trace. Time renaming before trace. Trace complete. Time renaming before trace. Trace complete. Alright, so no text difference between 3 and 4. Alright, we're supposed to get number 2 though. You've bought that item of software. You should run it straight away from the software menu under security. No traces. Okay. The trace tracker is now running. It is currently telling you that nobody is trying to trace your location at this time. Having a warning system is a step in the right direction. We also need to slow down any traces that are being performed on us. We do this by call bouncing. This involves extending our connection around the world to confuse the opponent. First, disconnect from this system. Bring up the global communications map. We need to establish a long-distance connection to our target, the Uplink test machine. Bounce through several intermediate systems. We build this connection by clicking on each of the intermediate nodes in sequence. Click on the location Internic. Where is Internic? There it is. Click on the location Uplink Public Access Server. Click on the location Uplink Internal Services System. Uplink Internal Services System. Finally, click on the target, Uplink Test Machine. We've now set up a long-distance connection to the target bounced through 3 intermediate nodes. It will take the opponent a lot longer to trace and disconnect this time. Click on Connect to establish the link. Alright, welcome to the Uplink Test Machine. Start the password breaker now. Target the password box. As soon as you do this, they will begin tracing you. Click on Proceed when it has finished. Now we got 25%. Does anything pop up here? Rosebud. Type Rosebud. Password has been broken and we're in. Note the trace is now in progress. This is only a test machine, so it will be a slow trace. If you recall the mission description, we have to steal a file from the system. Click on Access File Server. The file we have to steal is named Uplink Test Data. We need to use a file copier to download the file. Upload test data. Start the file copier utility from your software menu under File Utilities. Target the file in question by clicking on it. Uplink Test Data. The file is now being copied. You can speed this up by clicking on this button at the top to divert. Oh, yeah, that is. Oh, yeah. We finished copying the file. We now want to dump it into our memory banks. Bring up the memory bank screen. Oh, we were terminated. We weren't quick enough. Pick the file copier by clicking on it. Oh, maybe we still have it. Let's see. File copier. Now click on a clear area of memory and dump the file into. Alright, let's just put it there. I think because we got disconnected, it won't work. Alright, so I think we're going to have to do this again just quicker. Alright, so we want to go to Internic, to that, to that, to that. We connect, start the test, we start the cracker. Give it some boosted speed. Oh, we don't have to crack it. We're already in. Alright. Let's shut that back down then. Alright, access file server. Utilities, file copier, uplink test data. Copy, 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 copy. Alright, select memory slot. There we go. We've got it. Disconnect from the computer system. Don't I want to erase my tracks? Like view logs? Don't I want to delete that? We've got the file. Disconnect from the computer system. Okay. In the real world hack, we now have to make some attempt to delete the access logs that we just left behind. Yep. Every time you log into the system, copy a file, or make any changes, you leave behind access logs. These logs can be used by other agents to trace you and put you in jail. You may even end up tracing another agent one day. Back to the mission. Our final task is to send the copied file back to the customer. Bring up the mission description. Click on Reply. We need to attach the stolen file to the email. So we're emailing it? That's a good way to get yourself in trouble. Before we send, let's see. We need to attach the stolen file to this email before we send it. Click on the File button and select Uplink Test Data. Now click on Send. The mission has now been completed. You received 2 emails, both from Uplink. The first is congratulating you on completing the mission and informing you that you've been paid. In this case, nothing. The second one is informing you that your rating has gone up and you are now be able to do some more dangerous, profitable work. You should now go to the Uplink internal services system and look through the work available to you. This is the end of part 2 of the tutorial. In part 3, you'll learn how to start making money as an Uplink agent. Alright, let's read our things. Congratulations, Agent Decon. You have now reached the next Uplink rating. Your rating is now beginner. Congratulations on successful. Funds transferred. 0 credits. Thank you for working. This is the automated response. Please do not reply. told me not to reply, but we're going to break the rules right away. It doesn't look like I can type anything. Oh, I can. Thanks. See if we get in trouble. Alright, so let's check our rating. So we're 15 Uplink agent rating beginner. Alright, so we now have codes to that, so we might play around with that later. Disconnect. Tutorial 3. Welcome to part 3 of the tutorial. Hopefully you'll finish the test mission. This part will show you what you need to do next. The Uplink internal services system is the place where you'll find all your future work. Connect there now. Uplink internal services system. Uplink's main list of available missions. You can access this list by selecting Mission List from the menu. You should see a few missions that are available now. If you don't see any available missions, you can accelerate time until some appear. You can use these buttons at the top of the screen to accelerate time until the mission becomes available. Each time you successfully complete a mission, you'll be paid and your Uplink rating will go up. As your rating goes up, more missions will appear. Employers are more likely to offer more dangerous missions and pay you more as your rating gets, guess it says, higher. In addition, your Neuromancer rating is affected by the types of missions you do. This rating is effectively a record of your moral values. You may find employees are unwilling to give you certain missions if your Neuromancer rating is too low. Exit out of the mission screen. Uplink Corporation maintains a large database of useful information on the subject of hacking and computer security. Select Help from the menu. As you attempt more complex missions, you will undoubtedly run into more complex security systems. All of the information we have on these systems is kept in these help pages. If you get stuck, this is the place to look for data. You may learn that you need some new software or a hardware upgrade. Exit out of the help screen. Once you are working on the harder missions, you will find the current gateway is too limiting. You may need faster CPU capabilities, more memory capacity or bandwidth, and more personal security. Select Gateway Upgrades from the menu. This screen shows all of the gateways that you can buy from Uplink Corporation. Currently, you have the first one off the list. Okay, so we have Gateway Alpha. After a few missions, you'll be able to afford to upgrade. Your old gateway is part exchange, so you can work up to that list slowly. Oh, so you get money back for selling it? That's kind of nice. Uplink Corporation does not store any records on who is using which gateway. This means that your gateway can be traced, but you are safe. If you are traced during a hack, we will be forced to seize your accounts and gateway. This means you'll have to start from the bottom of the gateway list again when you rejoin. Later gateways have room for your own security. You can install cameras and motion sensors, which will give you an early warning of trouble. If you destroy your gateway before it is seized, you can normally save your accounts and name. However, you will, of course, lose your gateway. This is the end of tutorial 3. You should now have a good idea what to do next. Uplink Corporation wishes you luck for the future. All right. We're on our own. So can I remove the tutorial? We'll leave it in there for now, but let's see. File utilities, fire copier. All right, let's try this. File deleter. And now can I put this? Oh no! Fatal error. Our second crash. Again, not blaming them. I'm playing a game that is 20-some years old, so. Find my cursor. There we go. All right, so I don't think well, we did finish it. Got our uplink rating. Okay, so it did save. All right, so yeah, I think everything's saved, but our memory's a little messed up. So let's go ahead and we'll delete that. We're going to copy this, put it up there. And then we're going to delete this. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4. I need a file mover. One, two, three, 4. Put it right there. All right, we'll delete that out of there. I wonder what happens if you delete one of these out of your memory. Let's see. Let's see if we already own something, if it just lets us have it again. File copier. It's 100 credits. There's not another version. So I guess... I don't know why I'm going into test mode already automatically, but like if I delete my deleter... and then delete my deleter. So now I don't have a deleter. So yeah, I just have to, I guess I just have to buy it again. Yep. Okay. So keep that in mind. Don't delete your stuff. Okay. So now we've got our memory is wide open as it can. We'll probably end up deleting the tutorial, but that's fine. Okay, let's see. Mission list. Let's do some missions. Access a remote system and copy important data files. We've done that. Hack into a computer and delete key files. Access a remote system and copy important data files. Find and destroy crucial data on a mainframe. Gain access to a rival system and steal research files. Break into a rival computer system and sabotage files. Steal important data from a rival company's file server. Hack into a computer and delete key files. So pretty straightforward. I want to check something here. So each of these blocks must be 16, I'm guessing. What's the password breaker? If it's 32, 26, so up to 32. That one's only one block. Can we buy the tutorial? I don't see a tutorial in here. That would be weird. Okay, so each block is 16. So does this say how much? Payment for this job is 1,500 credits. You will require 3 gigaquads of storage space. This job has an assigned uplink difficulty of 2. The uplink rating novice or above will be sufficient. I think this job has assigned uplink difficulty of 2. Novice or above. This job is 1,900 credits. Requires 2 gigaquads of storage space. Job has been assigned difficulty of 2. We want a difficulty of 1. 1,700 credits, difficulty of 2. 2,100 credits, it's been assigned difficulty of 2. An uplink rating of novice. I don't think we are novice yet. We're beginner. 1,500 credits to 1,900 credits, difficulty of 2. 1,300 credits have been assigned an uplink difficulty of 2. Alright, so we're going to check something before we do this. So we need to be able to welcome to the Internet Information Service. Use this service is free and open to all. Alright, so password required. So what we need to do is we need to set ourselves up some infrastructure so we can get in and delete logs. So we don't get traced. Uplink Corporation's public access server. Oh, you can start a new account from there. That's kind of cool. Alright. Our records show you are already registered as an Uplink agent. Okay. But I didn't see any ability to do logs from there. About us. Nope. Okay. So we can bounce through there. Internic. Uplink internal. We're connected. But again, I don't think we can get to logs. Yeah, we don't have access to admin yet, so. Alright. Uplink International Bank. That seems dangerous. Alright, so I'm not sure. Oh, let's see what this says. Managing Director, Administrator, unlisted. Okay, that doesn't give us much. Admin, password verification, voice print identification, elliptic curve encryption cipher. Known access codes. All right, well, let's try to see if we can get into Internic. All right, so we need to get our trace tracker up and running. Can I move that? Or is it always down there? I think it's always down there. They don't seem to care. Access logs. Password authentication. Is that our thing? Hardware. Memory. Actually, let's look here. Our gateway is 127. But I think that number 2347. I think that might be us. That might be us as well. Alright, so theoretically then, what we'd want to do is oh, these are file deleters. Alright, do we have to do something different? Security, crackers, bypassers. Alright, let's disconnect. See if there's a log. Actually, I need to start using this one. Software. Decryptor, hacker, copier, firewall bypass, IP, log deleter. That's what we need. All right, log modifier. Let's go with deleter for right now. Deletes the contents of an access log from a computer. Leaves an empty log behind. Deletes an access log from a computer. Leaves a distinctive blank space behind. Copies another user's legitimate access log over top of your own. Very difficult to detect. Deletes an access from a computer. Moves other logs up to cover empty spaces. Impossible to detect. But we don't have that kind of money yet. Alright, let's go ahead and get... So it's 16Q. Let's go ahead and purchase that. So now we have a log deleter. Okay. Let's try this again. So we'll go through you. Okay, so that's 2, 3, 4. So that's where that's coming from. Let's close that. Do I have to type it? Alright. Squid net. Access logs. Alright. Now I'm feeling safer. So I'm thinking as long as we, at least for these easy hacks, clear out our logs, we should be okay. Okay. Let's get a mission. I think we're ready. Mission list. So I don't see anything in here that talks about any kind of morality rating or anything like that. We're neutral right now, so payment. So 3 gigaquads. So I want to see what 3 gigaquads means. So we'll go ahead and take this one. So let's accept it. You don't have sufficient uplink rating. Oh, okay. Probably destroy crucial data. Am I stuck here? An uplink rating a novice or above. Yeah, I don't see any mission. Oh, maybe this is... I need to wait for the... Okay, let's do a little bit of a time jump, see if anything happens. Alright, something moved. Novice. Beginner. There we go. Okay. Require 2 gigaquads of storage space. The job has been assigned. So is this one? Alright. Well, we can do this one then. You will require 2 gigaquads of storage space. This job has been assigned uplink difficulty of 2. And uplink rating of beginner or above will be sufficient for automatic acceptance. Alright. Thank you for working with Landmark Associates. Target computer data location Bitwise Technology International Services. Bitquads behind the file. Email to whatever associates end. Okay, does it say what file? Steal important data from a rival company's file server. National file name bitdata 31113. All right. So there's the Bitwise. All right, so we are going to we'll bounce our connection through all of these. right. Oh, we don't need 2 trace trackers. Click the wrong thing. Right, we're being traced. File server, bit data 31113. We're supposed to copy it, right? Bit data 31113. There it is. Alright, so now what we should be able to do is connect to Internic. Squid net access logs. So that's our login. But that's from us. We don't want that one in there. I don't think so. Get rid of that. So we don't want to. So what I did here was, I think we don't want to log directly into Introversion either. Alright, that should clear our footprint, and so we're not going to worry about the rest of them. Reply, attach file, big data 3113, send. Alright, congratulations on your success. Funds transferred 1900 credits. Thank you for working for Landmark. This is automated. Do not respond. Alright, the rate is now beginner. Funds transferred. Alright, where is my money? What do we have? 2200. And we also now have a machine. Oh, they've changed their password. They know they got hacked, so they changed it. But should I have... Oh, it's not in our thing anymore either. Alright, so you could probably clear these out when you don't need them. So, alright, let's go back to work. Our system administrator has informed us that you have been using one of our accounts to gain unauthorized access to our computer systems. We have disconnected your computer from our system and have changed the access codes to this account. Do not attempt to gain access to our systems again. We will be notifying your employer and the police of this action. This was a warning. Do not try to skin. Okay. In the future, more severe action will be taken. Oh, okay. Well, we messed that up. All right, let's just remove them from our list then. Alright, so we have to manually clear the data, it looks like. Alright, what's our rating now? Are we still a beginner? We are still a beginner. Alright, let's kick up some time until we see something change. There we go. Novice. Novice. Oh, was there one at the bottom there? Nope. There's another beginner. Find and destroy crucial data on mainframe. This job has been assigned an uplink rating of 2. The uplink of beginner or above will be sufficient for automatic acceptance. Alright, file name 4 data 68415. PIFRFZR. Okay. I don't see anything on the file server. View records. File name. Need like a quick way to hit those. Okay. File server. Okay, that was weird. Oh, okay. I wish you didn't have to type this, but... Alright, let's clean up our... And then we'll have to go and figure out why we couldn't find that file. This is probably overkill, but I don't want to get arrested my first set of jobs. Okay, let's read through the mission again. Computer data location. Yeah, this was a fun one. Remember when it first came out, it was actually really good. So, yeah, we'll probably go for a while here. I want to get some missions in. Not sure if we'll revisit it down the road, but we'll see. Okay, let's try this again. So we will go through. Alright, so Prid CXA. Alright, file server. Yeah, it's not seeing any files there. View records. Admin. Oh, I wonder if that's what it is. Do I have to remember that? Temp. Is that WVJ and catfight? Temp UWVJ. Alright, let's try this. Temp UWVJ. Temp UWVJ catfight. Nope. But we're not being traced, so. I don't appear to be able to change anything there. View links. Is their file server different? Okay, this is their internal services machine. Target computer data location. IV development's internal services machine. Destroy the data and all backups and notice. Okay, I can't get into admin on this account, so. Admin Stinkle. Alright, let's see if that works. Admin Stinkle. Nope. Temp UWV. Was it J? I think it was. Catfight. Alright, that one's still up. Oh, it's Strinkle. Alright, let's try that. Might be overthinking this. Admin Strinkle. Oops. Strinkle. Alright, we're in. Still can't see the files. Oh, that just connected me directly. File server. Okay, does that mean I now have access to the file server, though? Okay. Let's do this. Let's see. Getting started. Secure connections. Call bouncing. Active traces. Passive traces. Trace tracking. Active tips. Passive tips. Delete logs left behind on any target machine. It's not always possible though. You'll be forced to disconnect quickly and it's not always successful. Establish one link in the chain on a computer that you can access easily. You can erase logs on that machine after every call bounce. This requires admin access and low security system. Admin access. The trick is to route through a financial or government system. These companies are typically very resistant to opening their logs to other agents. Okay, I think we're good there. Gateway computers. Stealing, hide, missions. And download the file. So is there a... Is there software that shows hidden files or something? Encryption, dictionary, copier, firewall bypass. Or is this just a bug? IP probe, log deleter, log modifier, log undeleter, password breaker, proxy bypass. Alright, we're going to try one more thing here. Admin. Strinkle. So nothing's showing up there. But we do have store this link. Okay, there we go. Public access server. Let's grab all this. Okay. We'll clean up after ourselves here a little bit. Squid net. And then we'll go after the whatchamacallit, the data, because I think I figured it out. Alright, we're going to leave those other ones. Yeah, that's 938. Okay. So, we now can go through and we now have access to their file server. We'll see if admin Stinkle still gets us in. Strinkle. Nope. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. And again, this is probably overkill here. Alright, well, we're about to see what happens if you abandon a mission because it wasn't working. But we do have some other servers now, so. Alright. Let's go find another mission. Make us some money. Novice. Alright. Payment for this job. 2 gig quality job has been assigned to Uplink. Uplink beginner sufficient. Alright, hopefully that's not the same mission we just failed. Virtual computers internal services machine. Okay, it is different, so crossing our fingers, this will actually work. So let's see, virtual computers. Where are you? Internet virtual computers up there. All right. Well, we're gonna use all these IV mission or ones that we got from before. There we go. That should be hard to trace. Yeah, it's definitely going slower. Or is it? Okay, we need data 77,275. And what do we need to do? We need to copy it, I think. 77,275. Alright. Records. View logs. Alright, well, we got a log deleted, but not the ones we needed, I don't think. So let's get back in here. And we'll erase our path. So ideally, I think we want to delete the logs on the machine that we are hacking. But if they find the log that takes them to this machine, then those logs don't exist anymore. So, does this machine have logs? Nope, that's just the... All right. Let's see. Thank you for working with your systems. What do we get here? Access. As a result of this action, you are legally required to pay a fine to the following account. Failure to pay the fine before the due date could result in imprisonment. 1,000 credits. Access your financial screen and click on the account you wish to transfer from. Next to what account? Let's look transfer. This fine, send a mail to International Review Computers Net. Yeah, I'm not paying your fine. Let's see if we get imprisoned. You have chosen not to pay a fine. As such, legal proceedings will begin against you shortly. You're advised to seek legal. Okay, whatever. Alright, let's attach their data. We got 1,900. We should have paid the 1,000, but that's alright. Hey, we're a novice. Okay, so what did it say? April something? Let's go ahead and just speed up time. Uh-oh. We have recently been informed by a large corporation that you have been caught hacking into one of their primary computer systems. As such, we have been forced to disavow all knowledge of your actions and strike you off the active agents list. Your gateway and accounts have already been seized. Let this be a warning to be more careful next time. Alright, so the question is... disavowed by... Oh, this is cool. For refusing to pay a $1,000 fine. Finances 4,100 credit, Uplink novice, necromancer rating untrustworthy. That's great. Special awards out of 12. Final score. Compromise 0. Yeah, we didn't do hardly anything. Click when done. Alright, well... that was something. Alright, we'll do another playthrough here. See if we can do it. So, don't let the trace end is what I see there. Alright. What's hacker number 2's name going to be? Let's see. We'll just call him all caps. Deconstruction. There we go. And we'll use password for our password. Password. What if I don't type them the same? Will it work? 2 passwords must match. Nicely done, devs. Uh-oh. Gotta find the key again. Alright, what are we looking for this time? Row I, column 13. Oh, that one's going to be a pain to get to. So 13 is 1, 2, 3 from the end. 1, 2, 3. I think that's a 65. I do like that you get... like it pretty much just ends your game if you get arrested. So there is a what you call it, a penalty for not getting out in time. The thing is, we weren't that far in. We don't need to run the tutorial. Is it still in our memory? It is. Okay. So let's do a little bit of cleanup here. We'll put our file there. There we go. I do wish there were hotkeys for these. That'd make life a little easier. Alright, we're also going to delete the tutorial out of this one. What's our ranking? Okay, so let's do the test hack here. Actually, we need to do some shopping. Oh, it put them in different spots. That's kind of cool. So that's a little bit random. Like my password. Alright, software upgrades. Decryptor. We need a log deleter. Right, what are the price differences? Let's see. Deletes the contents of an access log from a computer, leaves an empty log behind. Deletes an access log from a computer, leaves a distinctive blank space behind. For an extra 1,000. How much money do we have? 3,000. Copies another user's legitimate access log over top of your own. Very difficult to detect. Alright, let's just get the cheap version. Alright, then we need our trace tracker. No trace. We want at least the one that gives us the percentages. How much is this one? 1,400. Time remaining before trace. And what's this one? Informs you of the progress of any traces on your connection. No trace detected. Time remaining before trace. Trace completed. That's 2,500. Informs you of the progress of any traces on your connection. No trace. Time remaining before trace. Trace complete. Alright, how much money do we have? Well, we're going to spend all our money and hope we don't need something else. So we're going to get the full version of the trace tracker because I think that's pretty important. $36, $16. Okay. Let's start with that, and that'll give us hopefully the best that we can do. Actually, we need to do the can we nope, can't fire them off from here. Okay. So we need to do the test thing, I think, to get a rating. So we'll go there. Actually, let's go to the bank first. Alright. Let's get into Internic. Hopefully we get a better password this time. Alright, trace tracker up and running. Oh, we didn't buy the password. Okay, so this isn't going to work because I don't think we have any money. Alright, well, we are stuck because I don't think you can sell back. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just delete that file. We'll get our sad screen there, and now he's gone. What if I just call it fill this in? That's a little weird. I wonder if there's an Easter egg, but... Oh, we gotta do the security again. I forgot about that. So I suppose if you wanted to, you could save cheese here a little bit and just copy your save file, so if you get caught, you don't have to start over. Okay, what are we looking for? Row E, column... Oh no, we're looking for row I, column 13. Isn't that what we got before? Row I, column 13. I think that's the one we got last time. So I wonder if it generates it off of your username. That'd be interesting. Okay. Let's do this a little smarter this time. I thought we had the cracker by default, but you have to buy that in the tutorial. All right, let's go shopping. I did spell my own name right? No, I put 2 S's in it. All right, we'll pretend that's hacker speak, because I don't want to do another one. All right, software upgrades. So file copier, is there another version of that? There is not. File deleter, is there another version of that? There is not. So first thing we're going to do is just move those up to the top, because if I upgrade, I won't need a bigger spot. Here we go. Okay, so let's get the password breaker. There's only one version of that, so it'll fit in there nicely. All right, now we need the trace tracker, and I think we can only get version 3 of this. Yeah, we can't afford version 4. Alright, let's go ahead and purchase that. Alright, let's do the test mission. Uplink test data. Alright, the bank. Actually, no, let's go to public access always first. There, there, the bank to internet. That'll be our normal route. $132 seconds. It's not updating. Alright, access the file server. Alright, 102 seconds. Alright, view logs. Oh, I didn't get my log software. Alright, that's alright. Alright, let's attach the uplink test data. send that. Alright, that got our beginner rating. Alright, let's go software shopping again because I didn't buy everything I needed. I need my log deleter. How much money do we have? Alright, well we can't afford it, so here we're gonna roll the dice here. We're gonna run a mission and then get our deleter. This job is scientific choose the uplink. Okay, so what's this one? Hack into a computer and delete key files. Alright, let's take it. Because we got a good tracer now. So I think that that might be a good thing. Okay, so we'll go public access to the bank. There, test machine, always through Introversion. And then there we go. "41 seconds, that's not a lot of time. Alright, we're looking for bet data 12,576. Bet data 12,576. Oh, we don't have our log deleter anyway. Alright, let's go ahead and disconnect. Alright, we're good there. Unofficial rating neutral. Alright, now let's go software shopping. And now we'll get our log deleter. Access, can't afford the good one. I want to see what the difference is though, so we'll get version 2. Alright, now we will do a actually, let's always go from the bank. So I always want to do a jump around. Then we'll go bank into Introversion. They're not even tracing us. I think those are all me. So we're going to go ahead and clean up behind ourselves here. Okay, we should be pretty safe now. Alright, let's go get some more work. Novice, I don't think we're novice yet. Yeah, we're still beginner. Novice. There's another beginner. And beginner will be buff. So what do we need to do? Break into rival computer system and sabotage files. I don't know if I have the ability to sabotage. Let's see if there's something else. Steal important data. This one we can do. Except clean up after ourselves here a little bit. Get rid of that. Put that up there. All right, so file names important. We're stealing this time. So okay, let's see. Uplink, and then bank, internic to the machine we need. Ooh, 38 seconds. We're going to have to be quick on this one. So, Cree data 18667. Cree data 18667. Alright. Bank to internic. Oh man, what a pain one to... I like SquidNet better. CORRADOK. CORRADOK. Is that a Q? CORRADQK? No? Alright, let's get ourselves a different code anyway. I don't like that one. Oh, it's going to give me the same one. CORRADOK. Oh, I think it was a T at the end there. All right, delete. There we go. They want that. All right, we got our funds. We are now a novice, so that's helpful. How's our money? We have 2,100. Help us prove a fellow employee is overrated. 3. The uplink rating is confident. Oh, we can't even do that. Copy important data. 1,700. Find destroy data. We're still neutral. Okay. Uplink of novice would be sufficient. 1,400. 3,500. Nope, we're not high enough rating for that. Alright, so I don't know what is there a software for sabotaging files. Or is that just delete? Voice trace tracker. Password breaker. File deleter, file copier. Decipher decryptor. Alright, well, we have a little money. Let's go ahead and take that one, just so we can see what it is. And if we have to buy software to do it, we can. Alright. Destroy this data. Okay, and all backups. The backups concerns me a little bit. Alright, let's see. Oh, okay. I was hoping that would work. That would have been crazy. "41 seconds. All right, what's the file we're looking for? Bet data 85045. Bet data 85045. Bet data. Okay, I don't see any backups. Just don't quite have enough time. Okay, so that is a, man, that doesn't look like a T to me, but so Cora dot CORRADOT, no, K. Why? This is going to be a pain if I have to hack this every time. Alright, let's do it one more time and see if I can see something I'm not seeing. CORR DO. That one looked like a Y. So connections from 193 are us. So we want to take those out. These are not us. That one is. All right, we got our money. All right, we're good to go. Might need to find ourselves another. Actually, Nick. You know what? Here's what we need to do. We need to get ourselves some more servers. So let's go back to internet because I think it will give us ones that we can add. BioWare. Yeah, let's add BioWare. Public access server. How many are in here? Looks to be a lot. Alright, that's conveniently located, so... Alright, that one's conveniently located. Oh, did it push? I think it's pushing some off of our list here. No, maybe not. Oh, no, it's just moving the text. All right. Try this one more time. Uh-oh, we fatal errored. Well, good. Maybe that'll fix the issue we were having with the internet server. It does load up fast. Cora doc doi dot doc. Enter adds a key. All right, let's see. Let's try. If we can get ourselves another server. Oh, no public logins. Actually, a lot of these might be like that. I don't know what this is. Toggle the visibility. Arnamore. I think we had that one on there. Arnamore access terminal. Yeah, that took it away. Okay, so that turns it on. What if we delete one? Oh, what's the Uplink public access? Where's that one? Test public access. So if I take this out of my list, does it go away? It does. And it goes away permanently? Yeah, I don't think we can get it back. Internet, Uplink International. Alright, so Protovision's game server we can get to. Alright, let's see if it has access logs or not. So I want to replace internet if that login's not working. Well, this isn't going well. It just might not have that functionality. Alright, we'll keep using internet, I guess. Okay, I don't think I have any missions currently. So let's go get ourselves a mission. Something 3. I don't think we're confident. We're novice. Find and destroy crucial data on the mainframe. We're actually pretty good at that. Sufficient for automatic acceptance. Okay. Well, we'll try our new system here and see if it gives us more time. Because if we can just delete the logs on the main server, then we won't have to go to internet quite so often. So actually, which one are we looking for? Super Tech Systems. Make sure I didn't already select it. Where is Super Tech Systems? Armor Tech, Uplink, Internet, Data Tech, Protovision, Uplink, Gateway. Oh, that's the employer. Sorry, we need I Squared Microsystems International. I think that's that one. Okay, cool. So we'll run across the north here and down here, grab a couple banks. Oh, it's not really a bank, but all right, to internet. Yeah, 205 seconds. That's way better. So we're going through so many more servers now. Should give us plenty of time to do what we need to do. Okay. File system. We need to find LS data 23865. LS data 23865. Make sure there's no backups. Alright, so that's deleted. Then we should be able to go in here and say, no, not records. Links. Don't need those. View logs. And so now we can say all these 18 30 ones, that's us. There we go. So I think our next upgrade is going to be the best log cleaner upper. That'll help us a lot. And so we have 135 seconds. Cora dock. Still nothing. Don't know if this is just a weird bug or it was an H that time. So that's, I think, mostly all me. Anything coming from 193 is probably me. Okay, we're nice and safe. All right, how much money do we have? 5,200. Okay, so what's the best log deleter? Okay, deletes an access log from a computer, moves other logs up to cover empty space, impossible to detect. What's this one? Very difficult. So 2,000 to 4,000. All right, let's purchase that. Oh, cool. It doesn't take up any more space. That's nice. All right, so let's get rid of that one. And since log deleter is now in its final form, move our copier down, put our, and then take our deleter, put it right there at the top, and we don't have to worry about it. Log deleter, file deleter. There we go. Okay. Feeling better about that. So we're setting ourselves up to be safe. So what's this one? 1,700. So the 3,500s are the next level up. So yeah, these are all 15 to 1,700. Okay, what's this one? That's a file copy, I think. Access from a system, copy important files. We'll accept that one. Let's see, break into rival computer system and sabotage. We'll accept that one. Steal important. We'll accept that one. There we go. Okay. Now we're power gaming. All right, first one. I squared microsystems again. We are doing what? System copy important. Are they in the same spot? They are not. So where are they? I squared. They're right there. Okay, so we'll always start at our thing, and let's just bounce our way through all these outside versions. There. All right, then we'll hit the bank. We'll hit internic, and then to our target. Oh, cool. We're not okay. Trace has started though, so okay. So what are we looking for? Execution copy important. So we need 25,992. 25,992. All right. Admin. Dig around here a little bit because we have some. All right. Will exit get me out of this? Cool. All right. Let's view our logs. No, we don't need two tracers. Okay, so all the 458s are us. Those are us from before, I think. And we're even going to clean up our other stuff from before. Here we go. As if we were never here. I don't know if that last one was us or not. Clear it just in case. Now, are they still in our system? All right, so I want to do just a check here. See if that's working the way I think it's working. Note QTAP. All right, so there's a little blank, but all right, what's next? Let's see. Reply. There's your data. All right, what are we going for? Moon PLC. And we're going to delete breaking references and sabotage files. Destroy this data and all backups. Okay. Moon PLC. Where is... Okay, you're right there. Moon PLC. Alright, so we're going to need a file deleter. $230 seconds. Plenty of time. Sorry, I missed your chat. Yeah, I've played some of the Star Wars RTS stuff. So. All right, what are we looking for? Moo data 25400. All right, you're gone. I don't see anything else. So I think it's just all the 458s that are us. That we should be good. Alright, what's next? Let's see, we're going after NeoWare. They're in South America. And what are we doing on this one? Just steal important data, so we need a copy. Adding the times made a huge difference. It's made life a lot easier. Alright, so we're looking for 32514. And then anything coming from 458. There we go, tracks covered. Now if I re-access the logs, Oh, I didn't add a new entry. What if I access security? Then the logs. No. 135 seconds. Access the file server. Now access the logs. There it is. Access file server. So. All right. Neo data. There you go. Congratulations. Thank you. Reach the next uplink rating. We're now confident. Let's go see how bad internet looks. We should look into see if there's a better password breaker and make that quicker as well. So I think all these ones from 193 are us. Oh, they do eventually drop off, it looks like. Alright, we're not going to worry about it though. I think we're okay. Alright, let's do some shopping. See what we can upgrade. Okay, so file copier. There's no better versions. File deleter. There's probably no better versions. We haven't dealt with firewalls yet. Log deleter. We've got the best version of that, right? Version 4. Let's check our memory. There we go. There we go. All right, log modifier. Allows you to make modifications to existing logs. That might be one that you have to... That might be a mission. Log undeleter. Monitor by okay, password breaker. Okay, there's not a better version of that, so we can't upgrade that. Trace tracker. Which one do we have? We have version 3 of that. So I don't know. Like the text is the same for both of these. No trace detected. Time remaining before trace. Trace complete. Progress of any traces on your connection. Yeah, it's the same text. Time remaining before trace. Trace complete. Alright, well let's go ahead and I think we've got the funds. Yeah, 6,000. Don't think there's anything else we need right now. So let's get the best version of Trace Tracker. It takes up more space. Okay, let's see. Anything else that will help us? Not in software, so how much money do we have? 3,500. Can we get better equipment? Let's see. Hardware upgrades, gateway upgrades. Gateway Alpha. So what's the difference? 2 CPUs, max memory 326. Ours is looks to be the same. Oh, that's the max memory. It's not how much it has. Alright, so standard string gateway, no room for CPU upgrades, and limited memory capacity. Identical gateway alpha with an extra slot for CPU upgrades. Down to the Gateway Alpha, but with double memory capacity. Alright, well, I know we don't have that much money. We only have 3,500. Well, I didn't do anything, so I'm guessing. Yeah, we definitely didn't get that one. Okay, so let's run some missions and we'll get a hardware upgrade, because I think we have all the software we need for right now, so. And then the other one is... memory's expensive. Alright. Let's see what we got. 500. Oh, now they're really getting crazy. Assigned the Uplink. Create part of a new identity. Yeah, I don't think we have the tools to do that. Alright, we want some of the easy jobs. We're not that good yet. Uplink rating. Required for wealthy. Create part of a new identity. Oh, they seem to work their way from the top, so the new ones always come in up here. Alright, well, there's a nice sabotage one. We can do that one. Hack in. Yep, we'll do that one. Find and destroy data. Find and destroy data. That's what we're looking for. Whoa, he's got an email. Oh, that's our 300 rental fee. All right, let's see. Find and destroy data. Find and destroy data. Okay, we'll get one more. Give us 5. And I think that be close to enough for us to get an upgrade. Alright, where are we heading first? I Squared Microsystems. They've got to be tired of us hacking into their place. Actually, we should always go... Let's always go to the test machine first. Because then we'll never be overly worried about our log files if they exist on these other machines or not. Okay, so we want to go to I Squared. So bank to Internic to I Squared. Alright, what are we looking to do? Bringing your sabotage files. So that is a delete. And we'll get our cracker. Yeah, I don't know that that's any different. It just costs us more money. Might have been able to get in on that. Alright, file server. We're looking for LS data or IS data 26550. 26550. Clear up our logs. As if we were never here. Alright, thank you for the funds. Alright, what do we got here? Creative development, international, hack in and delete. Creative development, international. Capital systems. Okay, it's that one right there. Alright, always start there. After that, it doesn't really matter. We'll pick different routes so there's no pattern. That's the one we want. All right, bank. Unknown. All right, so we are deleting. Cree data 58643. Whoa, this one's quick. File server Cree data 58643. All right, we're out. So a question I would ask, or I try to figure out, would be if you delete the logs and still get traced, can they find you or not? You know, it could be worth testing. If we play this some more, we might do some stuff like that. Or if I get the Steam version. All right, NeoWare. You're all the way down there in the bottom. Alright, what are we doing in NeoWare? Find and destroy NeoData 64097. $64,097. Hyperbad. $64,097. 64097. We were never here. Transferred 1800. Your rating is now aggressive. Grade 13. Confident. Oh, my rating's aggressive. I don't know what that means. We're not a criminal, so I guess that's good. Alright, where are we heading next? We're heading to E-Trade Software International. We're still destroying things. Alright, where's E-Trade? E-Trade. Alright, which one are you? Protovision. E-Trade, so all the way out there. I believe this one's also a delete, find and destroy. 73,262. Yeah, 186. Got a little bit of time. Alright, 73,262. There's 73,262. I might be playing overly cautious, because we never really got caught on the other one until I let the trace hit us. Transferred, thank you. Wow, more deletes. We are not nice people. Alright, so what's this one? Oh, going back to I squared. They must hate us. I don't see I squared. Did I get that right? Target computer data location. I squared microsystems. Because we got 2 to I squared, I wonder if it went away. Can I get that back? Let's see, I squared. Ooh, that's not happy. Okay, it's supposed to be right there. There we go. Can I turn it on now? Uplink International Academic Database. There, it's back on. Okay. Cool. We need some more North American servers. Can you go to a server twice? Nope. I-Square's got to be tired of us. Okay, what are we looking? We're deleting again. $89,964. Cyber P-U Pudge. Cyber Pudge. 89,964. Yeah, we've been here before. You can see there's a missing file right there. 89,964. We're good. Alright, I think that 127 was also me. We didn't do anything illegal, but we'll clean that out as well. All right, let's see. We haven't been to Internet for a while. We do need some more North American servers. Uplink credits machine. All right, we gotta check that out. Oh, there's the public access server we got rid of earlier. How many of these are in here? Let's try to find ones. Remote monitoring. We'll bring that one back. Try to find ones that we haven't. Alright, that got us some American, Canada anyway. So all those 193s are us. Alright. I'm going to leave it for now. Alright, let's go shopping. Let's see. Where is our... There they are, Uplink. We need that one. So the question is, would we be better off? What's our current processor? $60 gigahertz. So would we be better off to get a new processor? Power supply, modem. Looks like we can add one piece of memory. Or would be better off to get ourselves a new gateway. So what does the dual CPU come with? Or Do we want more memory? And then we can just put one faster processor in it. So that is 2 CPUs, 486. Yeah, these start ramping up a lot. The Xeon. Ooh, housed in a dedicated room. Oh, cool. It's actually got a little floor plan. Man, look at all the memory on that one. Holy cow. That would be fast. That's at 113,000. 8 CPUs. 86, 12A, or 128. What's this one? 16 CPUs. 486 for memory. That's only 128 for memory. It's got 16 slots. Less slots, but probably bigger chips. What do you want to bet? Let's go to hardware, memory. Are these single chips? I don't know 100% how that works. Oh, it seems like we would want to just get ourselves a better gateway. And we haven't really had any memory issues. So let's go with the dual CPU. So how much money do we have? We have 11,000. That says 8,000. So, but do we get a trade-in? Because I thought it said that, you know what? There is a help system. Gateway computers. This provides the processing power, storage, high bandwidth connection necessary to uplink agents. Okay. Upgrading your gateway. You can order new hardware upgrades from your gateway from the hardware menu of the Uplink International Services. All hardware will be installed within 24 hours by a certified Uplink technician. Faster processors, more memory, higher speed connections. You also add extra security to your gateway by buying a security camera, laser tripwires. Give you a warning. You can even fit your gateway to self-destruct on your command. In this case, failed agents have no way to finding out who was using the gateway, allowing you to keep your username and establish a reputation. So, like when we got arrested, that would have solved that. There's several large offices around the world. You could upgrade his gateway to enormous power, so the gateway contains an inbound. All right. Security systems, secure connections. Active trace, passive traces. Logs left by you and trace you that way. Delete the logs you leave. Break the chain. Okay, yeah, that's what we've been doing. Bouncing through random computers will not work against. They'll be able to trace you through the link in seconds. So you bounce through, the longer it will take. You can use your login, use your password login on a system if you route through it too many times. Okay, that makes sense. Are any of these me? remember if any of those are me or not. Alright, so I say let's upgrade the gateway. We'll get the CPU version. You have chosen to part exchange your current gateway for the gateway of it. If you choose to proceed, the money will be deducted from your account and Uplink Corporation will prepare your new gateway. We will install identical hardware in your new gateway and we will copy your memory banks from your current system to your new system. Okay, that's cool. This process will take around 24 hours. After this time, you will have to log off from the net and log back in again. You will then be rerouted to your new gateway and your old one will be immediately dismantled. The exchange will cost you 8,750 credits to pick. Okay, so it says that it's an exchange, but that is the cost. All right, well, let's try this. The standard starting gateway. Okay, yeah. Open Corporation now preparing your new gateway. This will take around 24 hours, at which point you will notify the disconnect and reconnect. This will allow you to reroute any of your new gateway. All right. So while that's going on, let's clean up. I'm going to clean these back out. Uplink public access will leave. Credits machines we're going to leave. UR Moon, I squared, Proto Vision. That seems like it's important. That seems important. That's government. Bitwise, Data Tech, Umware. We got to keep BioWare in our list. Creative developments. Okay. And then it said we want to get, or it slows down if it goes through higher end servers. So let's go back to Internic here. We'll try one more time. Core doc. Oh, that's interesting. I need to find myself another easy to access machine as well. Okay, so browse search. So we want to find ones that are like banks or high security. Beta, online systems, landmark industries, E-Trade software, research associates. Also, we don't want ones that we're going to do missions on. Like I squared, we know we're going to do missions on that one. We hammered them. Landmark industries. Oh, I feel like we've looped around here. Government Internal Services Machine. That sounds like it'd be highly secured. Global Criminal Database. Seems secured. Another BioWare server. Walker I squared. Oh, Steve Jackson Games. You gotta love Steve Jackson Games. Another BioWare server. So I don't know if it's randomly creating these or if these are all written. Clips. Oh, okay. Well, we actually got to the end of the list. Alright, so how many does that give us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so let's see if we can find something that might be vulnerable to us being able to get into easily and delete logs from. So we could replace internic as our final jump spot in case we can't delete the logs on the mission or the machine that we hacked. We'd like to have a nice easy server. Okay, well, let's just do this. We're going to disconnect. So we will just go back to internic and then what's the uplinks? Oh, let's go to Steve Jackson Games. It says it's been seized by the United States Secret Service in the interest of national security. Okay. Well, let's go clean up after ourselves after that one. I don't know if that's just for flavor, or if we really could get ourselves, you know, in-game issues, not real life issues, of course. All right, so let's go ahead and clean up after ourselves here. It is why I try not to ever connect directly, because now we can come back here and clean up our trail. All right, that should be far enough back, I think. All right, let's see. Let's try. What else is up here? The Uplink credits machine. That seems like a honeypot. Oh, it's the credits of the game credits. Nice, guys. Okay, produced by Introversion Software. Chris Abandoned Delay. Mark Monkey Morris. Torn Blissfully Ignorant Arundel with help from John Rottensmell Nottenbelt. Gareth DVD Sidebottom. Development time 816 days. Source code size 93,102 lines. And counting. Well done, guys. Well done. Okay, public access didn't do us anything. Let's try the BioWare Corporation Public Access Server. BioWare Corporation Public Access Server. Managing Director. Nice. It's got their telephone numbers. I don't know if those are real or not, but there's nothing we can access there. Alright. We tried that BioWare one. Now we've got the BioWare. I think that one's also a BioWare shooter. Okay, let's see. See if we can get in here quick or not. $14 seconds. Nope. We're out of here. We had a pretty quick route there. Actually, you know what? Let's go back to that one. But give ourselves more time, because if we can get in there, easily. We have a minute. We'll see if we can get in. Yeah, we can get to the logs. Oh, there's a proxy server on it though, so we can't. Alright, so now that gives us a new tool we would need. I always hope that I hate having to crack in. Maybe this is the way it's supposed to work, and my other was just working better. Or I got lucky. Alright, we'll clean up after ourselves and we'll speed up time. Get our new gateway. That's probably far enough back. Alright, I'm going to do a couple of things here. I'm going to go ahead and exit the game officially without a crash, so that hopefully maybe that will fix our internet issue. Alright, back in. And back out. Back in. Does load fast. Uh-oh. Okay. Let me make sure it's not stuck in memory here. See, uplink. If not, this might be the end of the road for this playthrough. Alright, I don't see it stuck in memory, so let me try to start it again. If that doesn't work, I'm going to do a resolution. Actually, let's load up my old one. Okay, so that one is the one we failed at is still there. Alright, there is a debug log. Let's see if I can see what it says it's doing. Success. It just says an unrecognized uplink internal error has occurred. All right, one other thing I'm going to try here. I'm going to put my resolution back because it is all jacked up right now. We might have to reset our OBS settings, but see if this fixes it. All right, let's see what you guys can see. Okay, loaded back up, okay. All right, let's try this. There's something in our save, I think, that says that. So this is what I'm getting. Let me see if anything updated in the log. And again, no, I'm not any at all going to blame the devs on this. I'm playing a game that's 20-some years old. Loading profile. An unrecognized uplink internal error has occurred. All right, there is a new file in here. Is this a backup? Let's move it out and see what happens. Or that might be the error file. All right, what happens if I move this file out? Well, yep, now my agent's not listed, so that didn't fix anything. All right, so let's put that file back in where it belongs. We might be at an impasse here. I mean, outside of a reboot, but that would kill all the stream. And all right, let's check if there's anything in the options that will help us any. Oh, there's a safe mode. All right, let's see what that does. See if that potentially helps us. Nope. It opened up in window mode, not full screen. All right, options. All right, we'll turn safe mode off. Let's get ourselves back to full screen here. All right. Well, unfortunately, this is feeling fatal. Don't think this is an editable file. Let's open it up and see here. Oh yeah, it's just full of all kinds of crazy, wacky characters, at least in a text editor. So it's a data file. Alright, well, I'll keep that saved just in case I can recover it. Like with a reboot or something like that. But unfortunately, it seems like it's corrupt. Let's see, is there anything in the README? Command line options. Crash problems. When you crash, you stop suddenly. It's a good bet something has gone wrong. Yeah. Debug log. Scroll to the bottom if you see some information. Recently running game. Yeah, I'm not going to send you my file for a 20-year-old game, but yeah, it's talking about Win98 in here. Windows 2000. That's pretty funny. Let's see. What's in the temp directory? So this is a case for, like I was talking earlier about potentially backing up my user save files. This would have been a good thing to do that. So let's see, loading uplink options. That's from earlier, I think. Let's go all the way down to the bottom. Alright, uplink options, successfully loaded, data, graphics, loading, sounds, music, fonts. Yeah, so it's on the save file, the user. When it goes to load that file, it's got an unrecognized uplink internal error has occurred. Begin core dump. But nothing really usable to say that it's anything that we can do anything with. So let's get crazy here. I'm going to rename the file just to see what it does. Can't make it any worse, right? Well, it renamed the username on the interface. So I took the S out just to see if it'd make a difference, but all right, well, that makes me a little sad. I do really enjoy this game. Obviously, if you're going to play it a lot, it might be worth the investment. It's like $10 on Steam. It might be worth just buying the Steam copy because I'm going to guess it's a little bit more. They've cleaned the stuff up that wouldn't be here from 20 years ago. So, all right. Well, with that being said, I think this is just a way for us to bow out gracefully. I think you saw the game, so if this is something you want to see more of, let me know. I'll get the Steam version if this is is something that people want to see a lot of. Tomorrow night, I think we're going to play a newer game. It's called Bitburner, brought to us by Kyler. Kyler recommended it. In their description, one of the things they say is, inspired by, and they list like 3 or 4 games, and Uplink is one of the games that they listed. So it'll be interesting to see what their take on this type of gameplay is. Also, you're going to see how much I remember or don't remember programming in JavaScript, because it does have JavaScript programming integration in it. It's been a long time since I wrote JavaScript, but we'll see if that comes back as well. But with that being said, I think, this is just Uplink's way of telling us it is time to call it a night. So tomorrow night we'll do Bitburner, and then I'm working on my schedule of streams for the 24-hour stream for Saturday, which is an extra live stream. So right now I'm thinking midnight to 6, probably going to do a kind of like a how-to lab of the Last Starship. And I think our noon to 6 is probably going to be Old Republic. And then I'm still digging through and trying to figure out what I'm going to do from 6 to 12 a.m. and 6 to 12 p.m. So that's kind of my plan. If you have a game that you would like me to see me try, I am considering building an incentive into the Extra Life donations that will say if you donate, you get to pick the game for the next hour. So if I can get that all set up, I will. It just kind of depends on how much time I have once I get out of work and stuff like that. So with that being said, hope you enjoyed a nostalgic look back at a game that was, in its day, was a ton of fun. Still fun. And again, I think if we're going to continue it, this might be one we'd want to pick up the newer version, the Steam version, since that's been modernized. But so with that being said, everybody have a wonderful rest of your evening, day, wherever time zone you happen to be in. Tomorrow's Halloween for those of here that celebrate. So enjoy your Halloween. I think the family and I might watch some Ghostbusters. We might get a little bit later start tomorrow night, so probably a 10:30 type of stream. I can't remember. I already set it up. I think I put 10:30 on it. So, all right. Hope everybody has a good one. As always, we will leave you with go watch, play, or create something great, and we'll catch you next time. See you guys.